Hi everybody. Hi everybody, it's your friend Daniel Hutchins. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's been a really tough week this week. Very tough week this week. But then again, like I said, nothing in this world is ever perfect because the word perfect does not mean anything anymore. Perfect doesn't really mean anything anymore, and this world is quite literally, we've always been broken. This country is founded on broken. And yeah, as I try to remind oftentimes to you guys, many times before, here at our friends on the channel, we want to remind you of that again, whether you might be new or somebody who's been following me or been watching me for a very long time. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. It's kind of one of those things where, like, we're all not really perfect because the word perfect is not a word. It's actually a word that has no meaning. It has, like, no meaning at all. In fact, that's why I said it's a dead word. Yeah, perfect is a word that has no meaning. It has nothing to it. It's just people saying, oh, I'm perfect. Oh, I'm perfect. No, you're not. No, you're not. Perfect is a dead word. Perfect is a dead word. It has no meaning. It's a word that has no meaning. Nope. No meaning. No significance. Nothing. Absolutely nothing in this world can say otherwise. I've told you guys before, and I tell you guys again, unless your name is stupid, I want to remind you again why I felt the way I felt, because, now let's be honest, guys, let's be honest. I'll be honest with you guys right now. This world will never see me for what I really am. I'm just trying to, scrape on by. I'm trying to scrape on by in life. And it's like, well, sometimes it's like, sometimes you have to face the reality and be like, yeah, life sucks. Yeah, sure, life sucks. But again, it doesn't really make me or anybody in my life feel better. It just kind of makes us feel more down in the dumps. Yeah, down in the dumps, When I mean down by the dumps, I mean emotionally and physically and mentally in the dumps. That's what I mean. But, yeah, anyway, aside from the matter, I don't really have that much more to remind you of because I literally told you, like, everything you know about me for, like, over 1,800 videos later. Yes, over 1,800 videos later, here I am again, reminding you all, again, the very old lessons that I learned from my father, who also was very wrong in a lot of different things, because my father was wrong in a lot of things. Like, like my brothers have reminded me, and my sister has reminded me, and my mom has reminded me, yet, it doesn't seem to stick for me because, I don't know. It's just complicated, that's all. It's stressful, Life is stressful. It throws a lot of balls at you. You don't know if you don't know what to do. You have to ask for help all the time. I literally have to ask for help all the time on how to do something, even the most simple thing in life. You have to sometimes ask people to do some stuff, even in your life, so don't deny it because it's true. Also, most importantly, it's time that you guys realize that, the world was never built on perfect because perfect is a word that has no meaning. Yes, world is basically always gonna have people in it that don't know what the fuck they're doing. Yeah, that's all. Yeah, there's gonna be people in this world that don't know what the fuck they're doing or how they do it. Because we're only human. We're only human. Just like, in the book of Genesis, like they taught me in church, in Sunday school, in Bible study, and all those years I want to tell you again and again, my friends, I want to say, life has to have challenge. And if life doesn't have challenge, then, what's life? Well, again, I'm pretty sure the answer for you is actually kind of easy, so you should be able to answer that question by yourself. But again, if your name is stupid, then that's fine. But remember, I told you so. But then again, like I said once and time again, it's important to realize and face the facts that life just throws stuff at you all the time. So, here's me trying to tell you again, after 1,800 plus videos later and 12 years of Hutchins Thought later, I like to tell you, yes, I like to tell you and your friends and yourself, specifically yourself, more importantly yourself, so that I, again, the great Daniel Hutchins, can remind you of why it's important to realize the world was never perfect, because the word perfect does not have any meaning. Until next time, see you on the next one.